Nada. Vänta, skåra. 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 Men ta väg oss på ett band. Don't be a jump out like a parachute. we're glad to that them do. Hold on. Yeah, man, no, man, honestly, man. They're not stopping. They're not stopping you. No, I'm not there. I mean, they're Trelawny, I come late. But, okay, them tell me on the way back in. But them not stopping, man. So his first delivery, that's a wide delivery. And Troy winning the toss and electing to bat. Troy is from this parish, Trelawny, that I've been told, in this SDC Cars National Community T20 Cricket. This is all about the round robin stage on the national agenda. Troy versus Whitehouse. Whitehouse from Westmoreland. And we know what Whitehouse has to offer. However, they lost some of their players to West Indies duties. So it is interesting. So 1 run on the total. Edging. It's dropped just in front of first slip. Wow. Just in front of first slip. That was close. So 2 runs so far scored on the first over. Blink the bowler. And Paul facing up. Green at the other end maybe has 9 lives or 12. He got 2 chances though. One went to first slip, the other went to second slip. On to the right hander, putting the ball going up in the air. The keeper coming around takes a catch. And Paul goes. The first wicket to go down in the first over. Chances going up begging in this matchup. And Troy losing their first wicket to score 2 for 1. So Howell going back to the pavilion. And Green is there. We'll tell you who the new batter is. So another great start for the home side at Troy in this SDC Cars National Community T20 Cricket, the round robin stage on the national side at the Trelawny Multipurpose Stadium. Blake bowling well from the northern end. So the first over completed. 2 runs off that first over, 1 wicket go. Howell, pardon me, went in that over. Blake, the bowler. Green taking his guard. Tapping away at the crease. Whitehall's main starters favourites. Oh, off the pad, going down to the final region. They go through for 1. 1 is all they get. They're in the second over, though, the Troy team who won the toss and elected to bat.
So Whitehall's get a long jump. They won the competition in the last 8 years, which is 2015. The score reads a 3 for 1.
So 3 for 1 in the second over. So Whitehall's last one in 2015.
They were in the finals in 2016.
Oh, no ball. So it will be a free hit. So it's 4 for 1.
So it's going to be a free hit. He overstepped. So it's going to be a free hit. Can't do anything except pulling in runout or obstruct the game. So now,
Say Banks.
Lions, he can't do anything except for obstructing the game or getting a runout. First ball of the game today. So as I said earlier, in 2021, teams struggled here at the multi-purpose stadium to get into the triple figures. Everything fall in the 90s. We saw 91 runs this morning.
So the bowler once again bowling to the left-hander. Going back and slashing at that delivery. Wide signaled. That was close for a wide, though, to be honest. And umpire Banks called that a wide. Another free hit. So 5 for 1. But it may seem like a wide, though, as the batter pulled away, making room, but made no contact with the ball. But that was close for a wide, though, to be honest. Beaten outside the off stump. No wide signaled by umpire Banks. That's a dot delivery.
When we turn it to the roundup, the playoffs will be on the 13th of August at Treasure Beach, and the semifinals comes up on the 20th of August when we journey to Ultimate Turn Center. The grand finale again.
Now once again, to the left-hander, 2 slips being implemented. Slashing, and brilliantly done. It goes wide of the third man fielder. They go through for 1. 1 is all they get. So it should be 6 for 1. So 6 for 1 is getting the approval from our scorer here. In the second over. Right hand batter Green faces up. Oh, it's straying on the leg side wide. 7 for 1. Wayward over this is. So 8 for 1. As they ran through a short while ago. We're in the second over still.
So it is an exciting game. If you haven't eaten anything as yet, they have lots of food at the back.
punching that on the offside. They go through for one. And that's one they'll get. 9 for 1 at the end of the second over. Oh, that's first. It's a no ball. So he thought the over had finished. Over did not, so a free hit. So the over was not finished. So 10 for 1 in the second over. He's all over the place. No ball again. And punch down. Close to the boundary. Goes into the boundary for an SDC 4. So 15 for 1. So another free hit. 15 for 1. Says overstepping. And the umpire banks. It's not a word with him. That's 16 for 1. Slashing outside the off stump. How many deliveries left? 2? Wow. The longest over I've ever seen bowled in cricket. Whether kiddies or senior. No ball again. Wow. Another free hit. Oh my word. So we've seen so many no balls this over. I'm off my rocker. We have 16 for 1 though. The scores are saying 17 for 1, so let's see what happens. Into the pads. Not delivery. So one more delivery to be bowled. Or 2. That's it. So end of the, so 17 for 1. So 17 for 1 at the end of the second over. That's Troy from Trelawny after winning the toss and electing to bat. So 2 batters there, Green and Lawrence for Troy. Carrying their team to 17 for 1 after 2 overs. So Blake will be continuing in the bowling department. Bowling to the left-hander Lawrence. Cutting after that delivery was Lawrence, playing under that delivery. Bowling outside the off-stump. Doing a good line was Blake. Went right through to the wicketkeeper. Score stands at 17 for 1 at the start of the third over. The second over took at least about 2 hours. Exaggerating a bit though. It was a bit long. and 15 runs came from it. Blake outside the off stump once again, tempting the batter as he came across, making sure he has the right line in terms of his guard, the batter Lawrence. So 2-dot deliveries in the third over. After we saw no balls, wides, everything that was right was wrong, pardon me, in that second over. Lawrence looks around the field. There is a slip. There is a third man. Back with a point. Cover extra cover. Mid-off. Bowling to... He drives through the covers. The fielder is there. Oh, he's going to get run out. And the wicketkeeper is there. And he runs him out. I'm in two minds, so the keeper was right behind it. Did he hit the stumps or did the keeper hit the stumps? Well, they're congratulating themselves, the White House. But Lawrence not walking. Now he's walking. And the throw was not collected by the wicketkeeper. I think it hit the wicketkeeper and came back onto the stumps and ballooned otherwise. But the bails are off and Lawrence is gone. And Troy, they are now stuttering somewhat at 17 for 2. We're in the third over. 10 new batters coming in. So Troy, 17 for 2 in the third over. Second wicket to go, it's a run out. Tell you.
Thank you so much, Ozzy. So Troy, they're in the deep blue waters now.
Playing the ball on the outside, backward point, darting to his right.
17 for 2.
And the new batter. Walker is the new batter. Blake will be continuing. One slip, a third man, back with the point, extra cover, mid-off. Bone to the right, to the foot delivery. Ball punch on the offside. And the fielder is there. Oh, and it's an overthrow, may go to the boundary. And it goes into the boundary for 4. Should be 4 runs. The batsman played on the offside. It was out of the crease. They threw it at the stumps where Green was scampering back. However, the 2 backup fielders failed to hold on, went right through them into the boundary for 4. So 21 runs on the board, 21 for 2 in the third over. That should never have been 4 though. So Walker facing up to Blake once again. Oh, short and wide. That's a wide. 22 on for 2. 22 for 2.
Troy, is it their first time up into the national base? Just checking.
22 for 2. Oh, the inner half of the bat, he knew nothing about that. Went to the square leg region. They go through for 1. 23 runs on the board. Walker is off the mark. Signals the end of the over. 23 for 2 At the end of over number 3, that's Troy, after winning the toss and electing to bat.
So the last time White House won the competition, that was in 2015, Aussie, 8 years ago. You're hungry for $1.5 million. SDC Counts T20 with the most attractive prize money of the in Jamaica right now. It is $1.5 million. I'm heard he said any increase next week, next year, and I'm sure Ozzy that Counts will be back with us.
So just awaiting the start.
All our sponsors that are with us
It's been now been introduced.
will be back with us next year. That's the manifest these things, Ozzy. So here we go with number 4. Score is 63 for 2. Second field, it is Walker on green at the green. Walker who's on 5, the green who's on 5 as well. Devin Owens one for Darren Barnes, he's one for 3 runs. So extras coming in here. So comes up from the 29th of July.
So Samuels has replaced Perrin.
Which is the 27th of August.
We're bowling to Walker. Ball played down to the back of the point region. The fielder coming in and a misfield. And one more run to the total. The start of the 4th over. 24 for 2. Oh, angling back down to the back of the point region once again. And they are deep. So 25 for 2 in the 4th over. That's a Troy team. They on the toss and elected to bat. Here once again is Samuels. Right arm spinner. And the ball now played on the outside. A quick delivery from Samuels. And Walker wanted to pierce through the offside. Samuels once again. Oh, hit the wicketkeeper behind. Trying to take him on the onside was Walker. 2 quick deliveries from Samuels. Samuels looking at the field. Short third man, back with the point. Oh, onto the pads this time around. Balloon on the onside. And Walker knew nothing about that delivery. He's angry with himself. He thought he was up for the hit. He must be careful though. Doesn't drag it on the onside. There's a long off feeler. And the breeze is blowing that way, right to left, to his left. So it may carry it to him if he bowls in the air. Oh, misses and a wide signal. And it go close to the boundary. And the signal now comes for a wide and 5 wides. So 30 runs on the board. 30 for 2 with that 4. Sloppy cricket being played by White House. Once again, Samuels bowling to the right-hander. Walker plays on the offside. No run scored from that delivery. End of the fourth over. We have 30 for 2.
So at the end of 4, score reads 29 for 2.
And another wicket falls at the start of the fifth over. Leg before, and green goes. 29 for 2. So 29 for 3 at the start of the fifth over. The Troy, after winning the toss and electing to bat, they're 29 for 3. I'm telling you who the new batter is in a very short while. Swing on the leg side should be a wide.
The signal, Roman, a new batter to the crease. Mahal Smith to the crease. So Leroy Green picked up the wicket of Chanel Green. Back to Pete Avenue.
Well played on the onside. No one scored of that delivery.
I think he's sending a strong message to the two teams that he's playing here.
So what do you have to say to the team that's going to face you next? They're just there about 70 foot dead, brother. Make sure you get back in time, you know.
One are played behind square. They go through for one. Down to near the third man region, pardon me. And the ball is saved before going into the ball to the batter. They go for 2. 2 more runs to the total. 32 for 3. 32 for 3. That's a dot delivery to close out the over. Well, I thought actually it was a delivery left to go. Was fooled somewhat. Fly to delivery. Beaten outside the outside with appeal for stumping. Square leg umpire says no. That's a Banks. So that's the end of the over. End of the fifth over. 30 for 3. 32 for 3. That's Troy after winning the toss and electing to bat. Samuels will be bowling to Walker. Bowling his second over the trot. Smith at the non-striker's end. As a dot delivery, Walker trying to turn it on the onside, the leg side. There's a square leg feeler there. There's a extra cover, and back with a point. Also a mid-off. I'll try to cut on the outside. There's a third man. 32 for 3. We've been told that Troy has never passed this section of the competition before. And the ball swatted down the air, and the fielder runs, but it goes over the head of the mid-off fielder. They go through for one. They come back for the second. Fielder mid-off was running to the boundary. Ball put over his head of the bat of Walker. So 34 for 3. We're in the 6th over of the innings. It's all about the SDC Cals and National T20 cricket competition. Samuels once again will be bowling to Walker. Turning on the onside to go through for one quickly. The fielder at the square leg region had to move to his left. Mid-wicket is there though. And there's a long on fielder. But had to do some work. But misfield in the end. One more run to the total, 35 for 3. Smith looking all around as the white doves fly over the grounds here at the Trelawny Multipurpose Stadium. Fly to the delivery, punching. And extra cover moving to the right. And that's a good feeling. And the throw right over the bails to the bowler, Samuels. The batsman in the meantime, he made it home. That's Smith. So Walker looking all around, 36 on the board for 3. Bowling, quicker delivery, finding the man and back with a point. No run from that delivery, signal the end of the over. So they're 36 for 3, Troy, after winning the toss, after electing to bat. Just wanted to make sure. At the end of the 6th over, Walker and Smith there at the crease for the Troy team from Trelawny. They lost their first game in this round-robin affair, and they're playing their last game next week. So this may be a must-win for them. So the bowler will be continuing, bowling to the right-hander Smith. Scoreline stands at 36 for 3 at the start of the 7th over. So Reed is the bowler. So once again Reed, flighty delivery, punch down the ground, but in the ground though from Smith. His eyes lit up when he saw the ball flighted from Reed. So Smith looking on. Short third man, back with a point. There's an extra cover. Flighted again into the pads. The ball played on the outside. Reed doing his own garbage work, you may call it. Bowling to the right-hander once again. That's Smith. Walker's at the non-strikers end for Troy. Quick delivery into the pads. They're turning on the leg side. And they go to the final region. They go for one. They come back for the second. So we need 38 runs on the board. 38 for 3. On the start of 7. I should say midway 7. Bowled by Reed. Again, bowling, flighted, ball punched, put back to the point region, and throw right over the bails. Wicketkeeper just removing them. As Smith went down the track wanting to take a single, but was sent back by Walker. Reed bowling to Smith once again. Into the pads, ball played down the ground, past the outstretched arm of the bowler Reed. Long on fielder moving to his left, preventing a second after the first was completed. 39 for 3. At the end of the 7th over. Troy, they won the toss and elected to bat. I see like Summers will be continuing. We're bowling to Smith. Walker is at the non-strikers end. Score stands at 39 for 3. That's Troy after they won the toss and elected to bat. Now running the ball down to the third man region. The fielder attacking the ball. And one more run to the total. 40 runs on the board. 40 for 3. Well, coming off the outer half of the bat of Walker, of Smith, pardon me, and it will be Walker to face the bowling of Samuels. Oh, dragging it on the leg side. Oh, to the square leg region. They go through for one. They're going to come back for the second easily. Hitting the inner half of the bat, inside edge, you may say. 2 more runs to the tally. 42 runs on the board, 42 for 3 of the bat of Walker. Summers must take some pride in seeing how the batsman played that delivery. To the right and punching the ball down to the long off fielder. And they go through for one. One is all they get. 43 on the board, 43 for 3. Smith facing up to Samuels. Samuels driving at Smith and bisecting back with a point and cover. They are going for one. That's one is all they get. 44 runs on the board, 44 for 3. Want to go on the mid-wicket region. They go for a quick single. And is he gone? Is he gone? No, he's not. The batter slid in with the bat. The throw was not the greatest. Whitehouse thought they got their man, but the square leg umpire, Mr. Campbell, says no. So he's at 45 for 3. So 45 for 3. The throw on the other hand was way up in the air. Should have been right over the bails. It would have been quicker for the wicketkeeper to receive and take all the bails. Smith flighted, trying to run it down to third man region. He missed all ends up, and that signals the end of the 8th over. Troy winning the toss and electing to bat at 45 for 3. Reed will be continuing. He will be bowling to Walker. 45 for 3 at the start of 9. Reed. Right arm spinner. Fly to delivery. Ball punched down wide of long off. They go through for 1. And 1 is all they get. 46 runs on the board. 46 for 3. Reed once again. Ball played down the backward point. Reed will go through for a quick single. And a throw. Let's look at the umpire. They go through quickly for that single. And home was Walker going toward the danger end. So the umpire of Ebanks did not, the finger of Ebanks did not go up. He's the umpire. So 47 for 3. Here's Reed once again. He will be bowling to Walker. Dead ball called by umpire Campbell. Reed. Into the pads. Ball played on the outside. Backward appointment brought in. Feeling for that delivery was Walker. Did not come forward though. Just set his bat and has shifted it left and right. Hit the outer half of the bat. 47 for 3. Still the score stands. Still Reed bowling to Walker. Quicker delivery onto the pass. He came across his wicket and tugged it wide. In the square leg region. They go through for 1. They're coming back for the second. And the throw at the non-striker's end was wide. And the batters, they came for 2. 49 on the board. 49 for 3. Well, they are taking their singles and their twos though. Taking all the chances on the risks. Walker and Smith. So short third man back to the point. There is a cover. And a long off. Mid wicket. Long on. Deep mid wicket. There's also a short fine leg in the meantime. Reed bowling to the right hand. The ball popped up. Goes on the short third man region. Popped up on the pad though. Leg by. 50 runs for 3. So we're still in the 9th over. 50 for 3. Here's Reed once again. Flighted. Driven. Oh, the man to cover. Or extra cover. Diving to his left. They go through for 1. They're coming back. Well, they would have come back for the second, but it would have been dangerous. As the bowler reached the shot, well, darted across and threw it at the striker's end, if you can say, wicket keeper. And that's seen as the end of the over. Is that 51 for 3? 51 for 3 at the end of 9. Troy winning the toss and electing to bat. And driving in the air, the fielder settles under it and takes a catch. Smith goes. The total of 51 now for 4. And the start of the 10th over. Score reads 51 for 4 for Troy, who won the toss and elected to field. See, not missing much action as they're taking their Cal's water break. As the 10th over not yet completed, but the dismissal of Smith has brought about the water break a little bit early. As Troy, they won the toss and elected to bat at sports time. I say at the start of the 10th over, one delivery being bowled. They're 51 for 4. And let's see if they can reach the 3 figures in this SDC Cal's National Community T20 cricket. The round robin affair, Trelawny Multipurpose Stadium, coming to life. Bright and sunny it is from this morning with a light breeze blowing. I would say a special good day to my good friend Leon and all the other individuals at the Kensington ground in that Dream 11 Jamaica T10 cricket competition. The cricket's being played all around Jamaica, the island here, in Kingston, in Trelawny, in St. Catherine, Portland, Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland. Some of the parishes we have been to for the SDC run. And we're still going more. We passed St. Anne, we'll be back at St. Anne. They have 2 venues, the Randa Sports Club. That's the first. And Ultimate is another. Samuels will bowl into the new batter. Hopefully we can get his name. Samuels will continue. As Smith. Dixon is a new batter. Looks left and right. Here comes Samuels once again. Oh, the ball popped up on the offside. Appeal. Half-hearted appeal, though.
This is Brother Samuel, who is finishing up his fourth overs. Dot delivery. This is over for 10.
So it's 4 overs on the trot for Samuels. Winning once more to Dixon. Flighted. Dixon trying to drive. Was in two minds there, Dixon. Pitched on the outside the off stump. Once again. Oh, onto the edge, out half of the bat. He's off the mark. And now it's field again. And we see Walker again putting the pressure on the fielders. Himself and Dixon. Now he has a new partner in Dixon. After Smith departed. Left him alone. One more run to the tally. 52 for 4. Summers once again. Cutting down to the third man region. He's the edge of the bat. And it goes to the third man fielder. 53 runs on the board. 53 for 4. Bowling Samuels to the right-hander. Does pitching and turning back into the right-hander, but that was way outside the off stump. And the batter just left it alone. Samuels left it alone. End of the 10th over. They're 53 for 4. That is Troy. After winning the toss and electing to bat. No scores being displayed. They're being displayed now. Yeah? You mean a display? You said that's still on. Check it.
Earlier I said 3 players from the
See there?
is also missing, so that's 4. As number
Cutting outside of the off stump. Back of the point moving to his left. No run scored from that delivery. So score stands 53 for 4. The ball punched on the offside. Now the fielder using his feet more so than his hands. But to good resolve as they went through for a single. So 54 for 4 at the start, or say at the top of the 11th over. Dixon and Walker. Walker are the non-strikers, and Dixon facing up. That delivery just outside the off stump. A dot delivery in this 11th over. That was a good delivery. Bowling to Dixon. Short or cutting is Dixon. Want to punch the leg spinner on the offside. So there is a short third, a bit wide though, to be honest. There's a sweep on the boundary. And extra cover. Short. Cutting somewhat. The fielder is there. And it goes right to him and right through him. Oh, that's ridiculous. The ball bounced right to him comfortably and went through him. Took his eye off the ball, looking on the fielders crossing for a single. 55 for 4. Walker, tap it away. Fly to delivery. Coming across quick feet though. Playing the ball on the outside defensively. And that should be signals the end of another over. End of the 11th. 55 for 4. After winning the toss and electing to bat. A reminder of the first game between Orange CC and Elgin Town. Elgin Town with 9-1. Orange CC won by 5 wickets. In that matchup, Orange CC, they won the toss and elected to field. However, this time are different because the home side, Troy, they won the toss and elected to bat. Well, Summers, who was operating at that end, the southern end, has bowled out all his 4 overs, so they'll be unchanged. So a new bowler implemented, bowling to Walker and Dixon. Dixon will be facing a Walker at the non-strikers end. Scoreline stands at 55 for 4 at the start of the 12th over. So Mitchell, the new bowler. A quick delivery for Mitchell outside the off stump. A dot delivery to start off proceedings and start off his spell. We are in the 12th over of the innings. Troy, they won the toss and elected to bat. Walker and Dixon try to stay strong in the batting department for Troy. Mitchell bowling to Dixon. Oh, it's a quick delivery into the right-hander. Wicketkeeper is there, moved away from the right-hander. And Mitchell with a good delivery. Dixon looking at the crease, looking at the wicket to say, where was that? Here's Mitchell once again. Another quick delivery. The ball played on the outside. Extra cover being brought in. Extra cover sweep on the boundary. There is a backward point, or a point, I should say. Good short third man. And also a long off. Mitchell bowling. Oh, almost got him though. And he went down the throw and a chance for a run out. Is he gone? He's gone. Dix is gone. Brilliant work by Mitchell. The ball played back down the track. He dived to his right. That's Mitchell. Threw it back to the wicket-keeper. After Dixon had settled for a single, he had to scamper back. However, it was a bit late because the throw came right over the bails. Wicket-keeper removed all 3 stumps, and the umpire had no choice but to lift that dreaded finger, Mr. Campbell, and he has to go. And certainly Troy losing their 5th wicket. The scoreline stands at 55 for 4. $55 for 5, pardon me. Why did I say 55 for 4? So brilliant work by Mitchell. He's bowled some quick deliveries though. Tell you who the new batter is coming in to replace Dixon. Howell, Green, Lawrence, Smith and Dixon have all gone back to the pavilion. Tell you who the new batter is for the Troy team. They have 2 youngsters on this team with some promise. So the guard's been taken. Score stands at 55 for 4 here at the Trelawny Multipurpose Stadium. What a beautiful Sunday this is for cricket. Light breeze blowing over the ground. Well, I said light though, more than light, but not heavy. I don't have the barometer, don't have the wind gauge to measure. Mitchell once again bowling to the new batsman, and they're appealing for a caught behind. Umpire Banks not moved at all. Umpire Banks not moved. But the wicketkeeper kept on appealing. Consistent appealing though. Signals a dot delivery though. 55 for 5. Hot Mitchell once again. Oh, this time swing on the leg, a wide signaled. And within a whiff, wicketkeeper received the ball and whiffed off the bails. And umpire Campbell coming on, making sure the wicket is okay. So 56 runs on the board, 56 for 5. A wide signaled by umpire Banks. So Mitchell continuing to the right-hander outside the off stump. That kept a bit low. That signals the end of the 12th over. 56 for 5. And at 12. So the Troy team who won the toss, they decided to bat. They've lost their first game in this round. Or they're searching for their first win against a team called Whitehouse who won this tournament back in 2015. So 56 for 5 is the score. I see Reed will continue. I think Reed will continue. He will be bowling to Walker. Has been there for some time, Walker. Like an anchor. He has held this team together. Reed, fly to delivery. The ball popped up. Oh, I didn't know where it went. When I saw it to the first slip region, was not in control of that shot, wanting to swing the ball behind square. It popped up, went in the first slip region. There's a field there, but it went to his right. And dot delivering. Reed once again, this to Walker. Oh, outside the off stump, Walker fishing at that delivering. Need to give him a rod and a boat. That's how he was positioned a short while ago, like he was on the lake. 2 dot deliveries by Reed. Flighted. Oh, almost going through the gate. Almost going through the gate between bat and pad. Right through to the wicket keeper. The gate was open, but the house was not there. So 3 dot deliveries bowled by Reed. Bowling to Walker once again. Flighted. Going forward defensively. Quick feet though Walker has. He has that move where he pushes his front foot quickly. And plays the ball on the offside. Go through for 1. 57 runs on the board. 57 for 5. Reed continues. He bowls to new batter. Flighted. 8.5 off the bat. They're going through for a quick single. And he should be gone. He's gone. Another run out. The throw was excellent. The ball played on the onside. The fielder made a decision, looked to his right, looked to his left, and realized the fielder or the batsman was halfway down and threw it at the non-striker's end. And he has to go. The new batter goes. We did not get his name just as yet. With a 6th wicket to go down, the scoreline stands at 57 for 6. Another run out, and Troy, they are in a spot of bother after winning the toss and electing to bat this SDC Cans National Community T20 cricket at the Trelawny Multipurpose Stadium. So I'll tell you the name of the new batter very soon. Reed bowling to the man. Is he gone? He's gone. He's bowled. So Walker goes. 2 wickets in succession. We spoke about 57 for 6. Now 57 for 7. A flighty delivery from Reed. Removing Walker. 57 for 7. We're still in over 13. So Troy, I did say they're in a spot of bother, but the spot has grown somewhat to now being a patch. A patch of bother. 57 for 7. So 2 new batters at the crease for the Troy team from Trelawny. And that must be a worried team at this present time. So Mitchell bowling to Chambers, a new batsman. Chambers and Doyle. Doyle are the non-strikers, and he just came in after the dismissal of Walker. So Mitchell bowling to Doyle, outside the off stump. That was, and the bails were removed, but the batter was still there. It's still inside his crease. So being very swift behind the wicket, though, to be honest. So Chambers and Doyle will have a little conference in mid-pitch. Chambers the console to Doyle. Here's Mitchell once again. And has slipped him fine. Well, I think it will be more so leg byes. They go through for 1. They're coming back for the second. The thought is on, but the thought has been dispersed by the stop by Chambers, by Doyle. So 1 more run to the tally. 58 runs on the board. In the 14th over. Left and right combination for the Troy unit. Adjustments in the field. There is a long off and long on. There's a man at cover. Has moved more so to the point region. And the fielder coming around to that cover region. So there's a point, the cover. Oh, he played it off his field at the point region. They went right through him. And they're coming back for the second. There's 1 more run to the total. So Chambers will be facing the right-hander, Hutchinson. Mitchell, pardon me. Mitchell bowling to Chambers. Outside the outside, beaten. Kept a bit low. That's a brute of a delivery from Mitchell outside the off stump. Just tempting the right-handed batsman, Chambers. 59 for 7. We're in the 14th over. Ball played back to the bowler. Mitchell. And that signals the end of another over. $59 for 7 at the end of 14. Just want to make sure my scorer and I working in tandem. I like the scores here style though. Remind me back when I was about 12 or 13 or 14 when I had a lot of hair in my head. In fact, when I had hair in my head at that time. But going back to kid and play, if individuals who know about that. That's the style he's sporting at the present time. I can't wear that again. I can be a kid, but not the play. So Reed will be continuing. Score stands 59 for 7 at the end of 14. Bowling to the left-hander Doyle. Right and left combination for Troy at the wicket. One slip for the left-hander, back with a point. There's a sweeper on the boundary, extra cover, long off, mid-wicket and long on. Fighting the delivery ball played behind square. They go through for one. They're coming back for the second. 2 runs to the total. 61 on the road, 61 for 7. On the start of the 15th over. So Doyle means business. He's a bustling player. Played a single and he took off. So adjustments made in the field. No slip. So now there is a square leg feeler. It's not in a very short while. All outside the off stump, running down to the third man region. They go through for one. They're coming back for the second. And 2 more runs to the tally. And he's manipulating the field though, Doyle. 63 runs on the board. Adjustments been made. And he's playing. And every shot he has made, they made an adjustment. Like, no, they have a short third man right at the 30-yard circle. He wasn't there before. Flighted. Bowled him. He's gone right through the gate and took down the house. So 63 for 8. And Reed has been successful to dismiss Doyle, who had been very busy trying to manipulate the field. But Troy not standing strong at all from Trelawny. And the new batter is walking in, but Doyle has to go. 60. 63 for 8. We are in the 15th over. Troy, they won the toss and elected to bat. A reminder of the first game between Orange CC Cricket Club and Elgin Town. Orange CC, they won the toss and elected to field, restricting Elgin Town to 9-1, all out. And they romped to victory. This, winning by 5 wickets. So Elgin losing their second match in this round, while Orange CC winning their second. So one team losing second, one team winning second. 2 from 2. With 1 round to go to see who will go through to the Super 8, you may call it. That will be interesting. That will be tantalizing. SDC, Carls and National Community Cricket, T20 it is. Getting hotter and hotter in 2023. Haven't heard who the new batter is just yet. But Reed will be continuing. The right-hander. Flighted. Cutting. On to find the man. Oh, there's a mix-up. And a throw. Oh, the fielder is home. Chambers is home. There was hesitation between the two batters. They start, they stop, they go. They start and stop. Oh, well, guess what? That's a festival song. Stop and go, if you know that song. And ask these individuals, these youngsters, if you know that song. They wouldn't know it, you know. Stop and go, they know that festival song. All outside the off stump. Kept a bit low. Not the most popular festival song at all. And should be she, in front of all that I said. A dot delivery from Reed to Chambers. A 6-3. Ball now peeling on the outer half of the bat. And down to the long off fielder. They go through for 1. And 1 is all they get. I have 65. 65 for 8 at the end of the 15th over. I want to hear what the official score is saying, but we have 65 for 8. And it will be Mitchell to continue. And even bowling to Chambers. Chambers has been very busy. wanting to add to the tally here set by Troy with 2 wickets remaining. But can Mitchell make the difference in this over? As the music plays in the background here at the Trelawny Multipurpose Stadium, Mitchell will start his new over, the 16th of the innings. Bowling a quick delivery, appealing for a leg before, and umpire Ibanks walks away. 6-5 for 8. So they've joined us. And once again is Mitchell. Quick on delivery, and he's bowling. He goes. 6-5 for 9. In the 16th over. Troy, like the city, is crumbling. And I don't know who behind me is religious. Know about the city Troy. They don't know any song, they don't know the religion. Oh my word. 6-5 for 9, that's Troy. The new batter coming in as Chambers has been bowled. So 65 for 9 is a score. Watson faces up. Play down the onside to Mitchell. Here once again, Mitchell bowling from the southern end. He's bowling pretty flat. Ball to Watson. Oh, the ball played now to the mid-wicket region. Was in the air for some time, though, to be honest. And some of the fielders got very vocal. 2 dot deliveries to Watson. Tapping away vigorously is Watson. Quick delivery. Oh, play the ball back down the track in an elegant manner, though, showing that he has some defensive prowess. He taps away once again. Not the greatest batting form you'd want to see. Quick on delivery, peel out the outer half of the bat and goes on to the third man region. The fielder is there, it tumbles over. And they go through for 1. And what they get, 66 on the board, 66 for 9. At the end of the 16th over, 66 for 9. So as we look around, so we'll continue, who will be bowling. A change in the bowling. Bowling to the right-hander. 66 for 9. Right arm spinner. Oh, beaten outside the off stump. Moving away from the right-hander. Turned. That's Watson at that end. He's the batter facing up to the leg spinner. And once again, hit in front. He should be gone. He's gone. Plumb in front. And that signals the end of the innings. 66 all out. That is Troy after winning the toss and electing to bat. But they did not. This at the start of the 17th over. They're all out for 66. And the SDC Cars National Community T20 Cricket is being played at the Trelawny Multipurpose Stadium. The round robin affair, the national round robin affair. And they're playing up against Whitehouse from Westmoreland. And Whitehouse will start their innings as favourites with 6 or 7 runs to get and 66 all out was Troy in this innings. We'll be back for the response of the White House team from Westmoreland. They will start as favourites, the 2015 champions.
Please are coming. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out.
As we get ready for the response of the White House team, we have a special guest beside us here. That's Carol Ivy, Marketing and Promotions Coordinator at Carl's Manufacturing Limited. A special good day to you.
Good day to you too, sir.
I like your shades, you know. I like it. You look more cool than me.
No, me out in the hot sun and look where you are. Upstairs in executive looking suite that could hold the whole of everybody out downstairs.
With all the executive furniture.
Exactly. The furniture, Chrissy.
We're having a grand time here at the Trelawny Multi-Purpose Stadium. How has the journey been though?
The journey has been good. I can't say ups and downs because there's no downs to this journey. It has been one. I mean, when we started out, it was in the rainy season, and it has certainly turned out well. Hot days, and this is what cricket loves, you know. Today is windy, although it is hot, it is windy. But when it is like this, then we have the opportunity to sell more of our syrup, snow cones, you know, because people
bag juice.
And bag juice. The bag juice is finished, and our Cal's spring water, you know. So most times we give away the water anyway, and but we do sell the bag juice and the snow cones. So it's a grand opportunity, and an opportunity to meet our many customers and friends, and just the people in the community people, because that is what it is mostly about, the meet and greet of the community people, to introduce them to the Cal's brand itself, because some people don't know that we start bottled drink, some people never know we had baked beans, some people don't know we have coconut powder, so it gives you a chance to say, here we have some new things on the market.
You know, I'm going to give you a test.
Yes.
It's yesterday
Yeah.
in the morning when I left the market, I was at the supermarket,
Yeah.
and I saw Carl's powder,
Yeah.
coconut powder. So I said, well, never tried me hours at all.
Yes.
But I never seen it before, but I saw it.
Yeah.
It was a can name, I stopped. And I saw it, I said, well, so the packs are fat. It's fatter than the rest. So I said, well, we don't understand this.
I don't know if it is fatter than the rest.
I can't tell you, I was
But
there.
if you said fatter than the rest, I'll take it. But I know it is very tasty and it is very good. It makes very good rice and peas. And I say that without hesitation because I cook my own rice and peas. Now that I don't buy coconut and make it and that thing, I don't have to be really, I could buy tin peas, or I could buy the peas, the regular red peas or gungo peas or whatever, and add my coconut milk and season it up with my scallion and my thyme. And it is good to go, and Carl's coconut powder is the best one to use.
I am not disputing that at all, but I haven't used it yet. When I go home tonight, me I cook, you know. Tonight, me I cook.
So next week you can report.
Of course.
Definitely, and I want you to be honest, you know. We love honesty because people don't look at you and say, you know, me use calcium to catch up, and we say, oh, that's good. And we truly respect you. We're not going to disbelieve you,
Yeah.
you know, but we just want to know, yes, you have tried it. And if you have any criticisms, we will take it just the same, because that's how you can better your product. As our tagline says, where quality joins affordability. So if any little thing is a little this, or you may say, well, this is a little bit too sweet, or this is a little bit too that, then we will try to tweak it accordingly. Now, that's not one person could come and say that, but you could do a little survey to see if overall this is the way you should go. Yes.
You listen to your
We
consumers.
listen to our consumers, definitely, because that's the way to go, because they are the ones who are purchasing the products. So I just, you know, we use that opportunity to say how best we can fix things accordingly. Our CEO, Mr. Carlton Watson, is a tickler for people. He knows, he's a people's person. You know, a man from humble beginnings, as I always say, started out in his backyard with his syrups and bag drink and all of that. So he knows what the market really is all about. And our entire production staff or managers, whatever level you are, we are committed to the brand. It doesn't make sense you fool yourself that I can come up here and say, oh, I am the promotions and marketing, whoever, and then I don't believe in what I'm saying, or I think it is wrong. If it is wrong to do that, you know, you should always be honest about yourself. And if you think that this brand is not what you should be saying about, then don't do it. Don't do it. So I believe in somebody being honest about all my steps in life. So I am honest to the product that I use.
Now, I asked you the question about your journey and what you've met all other persons here. But in terms of Carl's journey as the main sponsor for this competition. The competition has been around for some time now and has gone through the nook and cranny and discovering cricket, because it does discover people in the field of cricket, and it goes way back. But how do you feel to be the title sponsor of this event?
I think it's a bossy feeling, you know.
A bossy feeling?
Yes, because it feels so good. First of all, the mileage you get, the amount of times you hear calls, the amount of times you look on persons, the cricketers, the umpires, and you see the name calls. So you know what it represents, and the mileage has been good. I mean, it is a good feeling being the title sponsor. It's not just saying you are the title sponsor. It is not an easy execution, as you can well imagine, to pick up all those every boards every week and come and set them out and put up all the feather banners and make sure that we are on point each week. We do look forward to it, but it is a nice feeling to know you are the title sponsor. The mileage you get, I mean, you hear commercials being played, the interviews, the giveaways. What we are doing is just exceptional, and for this, I mean, we're coming up to almost to the end, but come towards the end of the month into August, we're going to step it up to a different level. We have to step up to a different level, and we have that in plan.
All right, one final question for you though.
Yeah.
This is the most important question.
Yeah.
Why Elizabeth Keeley, you know?
Yes, I'm
All right.
listening. I've always listened to you.
Yep, and I love you for that, is it, man?
Okay.
Hold on. This is the question that could make you a millionaire.
Wow.
Name the products them for your company, what you love so much. This is the question. When you think first.
The products that I love are
all the products. All the products.
The way I always I buy paper, you know, so I can't go wrong. So don't test me. But in addition to not even having the paper, our Cal's tomato ketchup, our Cal's bag juice, right? Cal's fruit flavored syrups, our fruit wine, our spring water, our vinegar, our lime juice. Did I say bag juice already? Coconut powder, mackerel, Cal's corned beef, Cal's hot pepper sauce, Cal's baked bean, Cal's butter bean. I said Cal's mackerel already. What did I leave out? Bag juice, I can't leave out Cal's water. I don't think I leave out, Cal's vinegar, Cal's white vinegar. That can do so many things. So I think I sort of hit it there, you know. We have a whole flavors of syrup, the new bottle drink, the new flavored bottle drink, the fruit punch, and the lemon taste one. Both of those, these are new, and we're coming up with some more flavors, you know, more flavors coming in that these have sold off so well. The people them love them. Love them. It's like as you touch something song, it look like gold. That is what this bottle juice has done. And I said bag juice, and I said water, and I said the mackerel or corned beef. I named them all. The hot pepper sauce, Real Vibes Party Wine. I can't leave out that. Real Vibes Party Wine. We have that as well. That's ours. That's what we make at the factory too. Most of our products are done at 76 Marcus Garvey Drive. We are the manufacturers of our products. Just a few of them are really bought overseas, like the mackerel and the corned beef and the coconut powder. But the other things are done either locally or by ourselves at Cal's. Our bag juice is made at 76 Marcus Garvey Drive.
You're proud of you, see?
Yeah, man, I'm proud of myself too.
I'm proud of your boss and everybody. Everybody working at Cal's.
Yes, I am so proud of the team, my promotions team, the marketing team, the sales team, the persons down in the factory, the sanitation worker. Whoever you are, we have the truck drivers, the loaders. It's just about everybody, because guess what? I always believe in teamwork, and we can come out here and say, oh, we have all these fancy products, and here we are, and I am making this speech. But without all of those persons, then I couldn't come here, because it takes a chain, chain, and if one part is missing, then you can't complete the fence. But our fence is complete, from the top to the bottom.
Say no more, say no more. Carol Ivy, wonderful speaking to you.
Always a pleasure. Thank you too. See you next week when you tell me about the coconut powder.
It's still man. But I should do a cooking next week and carry come and see if it tastes good.
Yes, do that now.
If we can go laugh and we say we can't cook.
Yeah.
Marketing and Promotions Coordinator at Cal's Manufacturer Limited, Carol Ivy, speaking about their products and their title sponsors of this competition, the SDC T20 National. Oh my word, what a competition has been, and it's not done just yet. It's getting fine-tuned now. The teams are fine-tuned coming around, and next couple of weeks it will be quarterfinals, will be semifinals, will be the final. It's going to be hotter and hotter, but we're not done just yet, because guess what? The response will be coming up by white toss. Will they have enough to surpass the total of 66 set by their opponents, the home side in Trelawny? It will be epic. Troy, can they defend their 66? 67 runs needed by the white toss team from Westmoreland, and guess what? It will be an epic battle to the end.
Richard, tick catch up, myself.
Justice to catch up users.
Yeah!
Justice!
Hey! What the problem? I'm not catch up my water, sir. Problem solved. Chance to be able to catch up. What the follow me, look up. Don't joke with chance to be able to catch up. Richer, thicker, and more affordable.
Jamaica Central Bank digital currency is now here. Jamdex, no cash, no problem. Step into a future of ease, convenience, and security. Conduct business with your mobile device, instantly and without fees. This is how life should be with Jamdex. You catch it free. Jamdex are the real free. Use it to buy a stove or TV. You can buy your shoes or 3Ps. Get the Central Bank digital currency. No cash, no problem. Jamdex, backed by the Bank of Jamaica.
The Social Development Commission leads the charge in community development. We mobilize and organize community groups. We produce high-quality community data. We empower community groups to grow their businesses. We improve the quality of life of our citizens. The Social Development Commission, building communities, building Jamaica.
Real nephew, the official spirit of Jamaica 68.
As Jamaicans, something special about we different from everybody else.
We take pride in other things we do.
We know how to make something out of nothing. And about a test whip on the track.
Cause you know we are get a clean sweep.
Cause I feel we culture this.
From 1962 till now.
Jamaica 60 spirit.
Celebrate with Rero, the official spirit of Jamaica 68. Must be 18 years or older to drink responsibly.
Richard, tick catch up, myself.
Justice to catch up users.
Yeah!
Justice!
Hey! What the problem? I'm not catch up my water, sir. Problem solved. Chance to be able to catch up. What the follow me, look up. Don't joke with chance to be able to catch up. Richer, thicker, and more affordable.
Jamaica Central Bank digital currency is now here. Jamdex, no cash, no problem. Step into a future of ease, convenience, and security. Conduct business with your mobile device, instantly and without fees. This is how life should be with Jamdex. You catch it free. Jamdex are the real free. Use it to buy a stove or TV. You can buy your shoes or 3Ps. Get the Central Bank digital currency. No cash, no problem. Jamdex, backed by the Bank of Jamaica.
The Social Development Commission leads the charge in community development. We mobilize and organize community groups. We produce high-quality community data. We empower community groups to grow their businesses. We improve the quality of life of our citizens. The Social Development Commission, building communities, building Jamaica.
Real nephew, the official spirit of Jamaica 68.
As Jamaicans, something special about we different from everybody else.
We take pride in the things we do.
We know how to make something out of nothing.
And about a test whip on the track.
Cause you know we are get a clean sweep.
Cause I feel we culture this.
From 1962 till now.
Jamaica 60 spirit.
Celebrate with Rero, the official spirit of Jamaica 68. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
So the players are back on the field, thankfully, after a long break. And the Troy unit, they won the toss earlier today. They decided to bat first, and that they did not. They were all out for 66 in the 17th over. And this game against the White House from Westmoreland. So they have to ask the question, is that runs enough on the board to restrict White House from winning their second match on the trot? Because the Troy team, they lost their first game in this format, the round robin affair. So the music blazing at the Trelawny Multipurpose Stadium. And I just took a walk out. There's a good crowd on hand for this SDC game.
So White House, they're about to reply. They need 67 runs of victory.
So the White House team needed 67 runs for victory, though. Don't know why the long break, though. To be honest, the game finished early, so I think they're taking into account if it was finished at 20 overs when they would restart. But that would be silly, to be honest. I don't like that. If there's a 10-minute interval between the two teams or 15, that should have taken. But they did not. They went longer than that.
Donald Tomlinson at the crease. White House, they need 67 runs to victory.
So he's off the mark, Tomlinson, in his first over. Well, the two batters out there.
So it is Tomlinson who's on strike.
So Tomlinson on strike.
The bowler is Carmen Dixon.
The bowler is Dixon.
Carmen Dixon is coming from the seaside end.
So they're coming back for the second. Tomlinson playing the ball down to long on region. 3 runs to the total. So Dixon is the bowler. Tomlinson, the batter. This for the White House team, searching for 67 runs for victory. They're 3 without loss. Looking at the scorer, there's a nod here with a kid and play hairstyle. Dixon, right arm spinner, bull into the right hand. I play the ball on the offside, a stacked offside field. Back with the point cover, extra cover, mid off. I'm looking to see there's a third man though. I don't see a third man. There's a short fine leg. There's also a square leg. A long on. The 2 fielders out of the circle. There's a long on fielder. Driving at that delivery outside the off stump. They're being tempted. Tomlinson missing all ends up. Dixon flighting that delivery. Missing all ends up. In this first over. Dixon will be bowling to Tomlinson once again. Flighted. Edging. And he will go close to the third man boundary. And the man at short fine leg does not really tee. It goes for an SDC 4 off the bat of Tomlinson. So 7 runs to the total at the end of the first over. 7 without loss. So 7 without loss. Was not in control. No way, no how. Not to the pitch. No way, no how. Was not to the line. However, Tomlinson gained a 4. SDC named. He's at the non-strikers end. Dixon, the first bowler, utilized. For the Troy unit. To spin again. Still in the power play though. Let's see the fielders outside the circle. And there is long on and long off. Those are the two fielders outside the circle. Here's the back of the point. Cover. Extra cover. Mid wicket, square leg. Short, fine leg. Short, well played. Defensively on the offside. Taps away. Oh, string on the pads. He's gone. Leg before. And the celebration now for the team from Trelawny. It's on. Troy as Whitehouse losing their first wicket. The score on 7. Yeah, we just hear that a while ago. Where bowler? So Lawrence got that first wicket. Will be continuing. But into the new batter Blackwood. Oh, that kept a bit low. Blackwood has been very watchful. Hugh Blackwood. Lawrence. Shot. And Blackwood playing that outside the off stump. Blackwood a point moving to his left and can't prevent the single. Scoreline moves on to 8 for 1. 8 for 1. They're in the second over. Tomlinson will be facing up to Lawrence. Looking on the field though. Just two outside the circle. Still long on and long off. Not much changes in the field for this right-hander, who looks very aggressive. Flight short into the pads. Ball turned on the onside. Square leg. Coming around quickly, preventing the single. Good delivery bowled by Lawrence. He's operating from the northern end, just in front of our broadcast point. Tomlinson. Off fly to the ball, punched on the onside. Hit the inner half of the bat. But mid wicket is there. No run scored again. That signals the end of the second over. 8 for 1. A wicket. So 8 for 1. And that's one run coming from that over. Oh, that's great going for the Troy unit. Trying to restrict their opponents, Whitehouse. Less than 66. Well, they made 66 all out from their time at the crease. Now Whitehouse from Westmoreland trying to overhaul that total. SDC, Cals, National, Community T20 cricket happening in this beautiful parish. City of Falmouth, or the town Falmouth, down below. Not City, just not yet. Dixon will be continuing. Bowling to Blackwood. Again, we haven't seen a change in the breeze direction. Going from east to west. The spinner looks on the field. That's one outside the circle. Well, two outside the circle. Deep mid wicket and also long on. As they have set that with the breeze. He has to be very strong to go over the man at mid-off and continue on that same trend if he's going for 6. The ball punched over the cover corner and it's in the air. It drops, they go through for 1. And they're coming back for the second. And the throw is made. So 2 runs off the bat of Blackwood. Peeled off the outer half of the bat, went over the cover cordon. 2 more runs to the total, 10 without, 10 for 1 in the third over. Dixon once again, bowling to Tomlinson, or to Blackwood, pardon me. Oh, slow that delivery. That delivery was a slower one. Blackwood up for the toss, play the ball on the outside. There's Dixon once again. Blackwood looks on. Into the right-hander. A bit of spin, bit of turn. That delivery pitched and moved into the right-hander. Turned it vigorously to the right-hander. That's a vicious turn from Dixon. So Blackwood has to be careful. Ball punched wide of the man at long on. He moves to his right. 1 they'll get. 1 more run to the tally. 11 for 1. 30 for 6 or 7 runs for victory. They're in the third over, though. That's the White House unit. This against the Troy team from Trelawny. Dixon. He'll be bowling to Tomlinson. Driving is Tomlinson. Wide of the man mid-off, diving to his right. Brilliant feeling. I met with some applause by his teammates. Just, if he beat him, would have gone for SDC 4. Did not, just 1. 12 for 1. Oh, into the right-hander, though. Blackwood being very watchful. And that signals the end of the third over. The score stands at 12 for 1. So 4 runs coming off that over. So Dixon bowling 2 overs. Lawrence. I think Lawrence will be continuing. Yes, he will. His second over on the trot. He's bowling to Tomlinson. Spin all around, a slip, short fine leg, back with a point, cover, extra cover, square leg, mid wicket, long on feeler, short without delivery to Tomlinson. Watchful playing the ball back up the track, a dot delivery to start the 4th over. So the score stands at 12 for 1. A good delivery that from Lawrence, bowling to Tomlinson. Lawrence once again flighted it on the pads and swinging the ball in the air, and it drops wide of the man at Lagon. It goes into the boundary for an SDC 4. That's a big hit off the bat of Tomlinson. 4 runs off the bat, and the scoreline stands at 16 for 1. We're in the 4th over. So Lawrence belted down the ground a short while ago. And Blackwood has to be careful. He has non-strikers in. Tomlinson facing up. Shot this time around, guiding that down to the backward point region. And had to move to his left. And they go through for a single. 17 for 1 on the board. We're in the 4th over with 17 for 1. So 17 for 1. So here comes Lawrence once again. Bowling to Blackwood. Oh, beaten outside the off stump. It goes down. And they did not even try to run. He played at that delivery. And it beat the wicketkeeper, beat the first slip. And the man at short fine leg had to scamper across to his right. But the batters in between did not move in at all, making that a dot delivery. Lawrence, the score is 17 for 1. Short, guiding that down to the short vacant third man region. They go through for 1. Backward point moving to his left and preventing a second. So 18 for 1 at the end of 4. So 18 runs, 1 wicket at the end of 4. So Dixon will be continuing bowling to Blackwood in the green cap. He looks on the field. Still inside the power play. He taps away. Short fine leg, third man. Extra cover, backward a point, mid off, mid wicket, and long on. Oh, appeal for leg before. And I think that's going down leg though. Hit the pad of Blackwood. That delivery from Dixon. We're in the 5th over. His third on the trot. Looks around though. Just making sure short fine leg is fine. Blackwood once again faces up. Into the pad again. The appeal. It's going down leg. And it's more a vociferous appeal. It's coming from the bowler, Dixon. But that is even going down more leg than the one before. But umpire Banks not perturbed by the appealing around him. He said he doesn't mind the noise. Dixon bowling to Blackwood. Blackwood coming forward. Half after the appeal. And Blackwood just trying to play defensive. He should have play shots. Because he looks mesmerized by the deliveries from Dixon. That's Mr. Blackwood. Shot. Punching outside the off stump, meeting the cover call and go through for 1. And 1 is all they get. Not the greatest sprinters between the wicket. And 1 more run to the total. 19 for 1. We are in the over number 5, being bowled by Dixon. They're searching for 6 or 7 runs for victory. So Tomlinson, a slip being implemented for Tomlinson. And a fine leg, short fine leg, square leg, mid on, long off, or long on. All the ball swung down the ground. It's in the air. The fielder comes around, can't take the catch. He falls over. They're coming back for the second. And the fielder at mid-off, darting to his right, was all over, was never near the ball any at all. He fell over before the ball landed on the ground. But 2 more runs to the total. 2 more runs off the bat of Tomlinson. The score now moving to 21 for 1. Dixon, full toss that was from Dixon. This is Tomlinson. Looks around the ground. Once again, outside the outside, cutting. Can't beat the cover cordon. Blackwood at the non-striker's end, wanting to take a single. Well, the score should read 21 for 1 at the end of over number 5. Searching for 6 or 7 runs for victory. That's the White House playing the team called Troy, who won the toss and elected to bat. They made 6 or 6 all out. So new over. Lawrence will continue bowling. A third over on the trot. And he will bowling to Blackwood. So here is Lawrence once again to Blackwood. Short, waiting on that delivery, played the ball on the offside, being very watchful. That's a dot delivery in the 6th over. Lawrence to Blackwood, flighted. Ball swung on half of the bat. The fielder comes around and takes the catch. Brilliantly done. This form long off. He takes the catch and then juggles it. Oh, that was brilliant. He timed it immaculately. And Blackwood has to go. Scoreless stands at 21 for 2. And Lawrence getting the other wicket. And so the second wicket to go down for the White House team, searching for 6 or 7 runs for victory. So I'll tell you who the new batter is very soon, replacing Blackwood. Scott is a new batter. Romario Scott. He taps away at the crease. Lawrence continues. 6 over the innings. The new batsman in a half of the bat. The square leg comes in. And he's darting, dancing as is. So darting and dancing. He's a happy campaigner for the Troy team at the present time. Whitehouse, on the other hand, shoulders have dropped. Flighted. Defensively, playing the ball back down the track. So another dot delivery from Lawrence. Short, cutting, going through the wicketkeeper. Half-hearted appeal from Lawrence. And that's a dot delivery. As Scott looking left and right. White House seem like they're in a spot of bother. Tapping away at the crease once again is Scott. Lawrence, flighted. The ball swung on the next side. It goes through the close to the boundary. Long on fielder goes to his right. They go through for one. They're coming back for the second. 2 more runs to the tally. They're appealing for what, I don't know. Because Tomlinson was home long time and closed the door. 23 runs on the board, 23 for 2. Or the throw was made by the bowler Lawrence, collected and throw, hit the stumps. At that time, Tomlinson had been home long ago. Took off his shoes and was up and watching some television. So 23 for 2. So I have to big up our team here as we broadcast the SDC CAL's National Community T20 competition. Kiador here. Campbell also here. Mr. Campbell, the scorer. Is it Mr. Campbell or Campbell your first name? So he wants to say Ronald Campbell, don't want to say Mr. Campbell. He doesn't want to sound too old. As the baby face being played inside of the venue here. Dixon will be continuing, bowling to Tomlinson. Spin, spin, and spin. Did I leave out the term spin? I think I did not. Dixon continues. He's bowling his 4th over on the trot. Tomlinson facing a wide outside the off stump, cutting. And there's a sweep on the boundary. 1 is 1. 24 for 2 at the start of the 7th over. Scott yet to face Dixon. This is his 4th over on the trot though. Bowling outside the off stump once again into the right hand. It's bowled him. It's bowled him. He has been turning them in the right-hander, and Scott was befuddled, bemused, and certainly rocked. Scott goes without scoring. Scoreline stands at 24 for 3. We're in the 7th over. That delivery from Dixon was a beautiful one. Pitched outside, there was some coming back into the right-hander. He has been doing that all along this afternoon and getting the wicket of Scott. Scott goes. Whitehouse in a spot to bother. 24 for 3, searching for 67 runs for victory. I'll tell you the name of the new batter is Samuels. Driving is Samuels, finding the man along off. They go through for 1. And he's off the mark right away. 25 runs on the board, 25 for 3. Bowled by Lawrence. By Dixon, pardon me. His 4th over on the trot. He'll be bowling to Tomlinson. Oh, waiting on that delivery, trying to late cut. Missing all ends up. A dot delivery, bowled by Dixon. Has been bowling well. Here is Dixon once again, his 4th and final. Flighted. Driving past the man. Next to cover. And he goes close. Now he goes into the boundary for SDC 4. So 4 runs off the bat of Tomlinson. Scoreline now moved to 29 for 3. That's a brilliant drive by Tomlinson. Extra cover was placed right there. Beat him. Cover fielder scampered around. Could not catch it. Rolled into the boundary for an SDC 4. 29 for 3. That's the Whitehouse. They're looking for 6 or 7 runs against Troy from Trelawny. SDC Carls coming to life on this glorious Sunday afternoon. Dixon once again. Oh, trying to tickle him fine. But remember, there's a fine leg. That's their short fine leg. And a square leg. So that's your signal. The end of the over. End of the 7th over. 29 for 3. That's Whitehouse searching for 6 or 7 runs for victory. Lawrence bowling his 4th over on the trot, also as did Dixon. So 29 for 3. Start of the 8th over. Samuels will be facing up. Lawrence flighted. Mono played on the onside by Samuels. There's a short fine leg, a slip, backward point, extra cover. There's a cover fielder on the boundary. Long off and long on, deep mid wicket, flighted, beaten outside the outside. They're appealing for caught behind, and no, says umpire Campbell. Wicketkeeper scampering, jumping all around. Seems like he's in a hot sauce. I just tasted the hot sauce. He's all over jumping. Lawrence short. Oh, that tucked up Samuel somewhat. Going back. And that kept a bit low. Almost went through the gate though. Did not come forward with bat and pad together. Went back and had a little bit of opening between bat and pad. Lawrence again bowling to Samuels. Oh, playing under that delivery. That kept a bit low. Another dot delivery. And Tomlinson was in no mood to take a single as Samuels looked at him, but it was Tomlinson's call. Lawrence once again, short, cutting. Allowed appeal again, nothing at all. Well, they appealed for twice, appealed for a caught behind, then they appealed for stumping. And the square leg umpire, Lassie Banks, said nothing. Campbell, the bowler's end umpire, said nothing. But one thing for certain, Troy has beaten White House with their appealing. White House, they're appealing all around, but Troy has certainly shown that they can appeal more. Here comes Lawrence once again, bowling to Samuels, flighted, driving down the ground, the long on fielder moving to his left. Just a single. And that's 30. 30 for 3. So that's one run out of the final delivery coming off the bat of Samuel. 30 for 3. I wonder who the new bowler is replacing Dixon, who has bowled out his 4 overs. And so to Lawrence has bowled out his 4 overs. Samuels will be facing up. Still spin. Making it a little bit more difficult to find boundaries with the wind blowing across the ground. So 30 for 3 is a score. The ball now played on the outside. The long off fielder moving to his left. 1 run to the total. 31 for 3 in the 9th over of the innings. Sports happening all around. Track at the field at the National Stadium. Bowling to the right hand and punching down the ground also. Long off fielder again getting involved. Another single. 32 runs on the board. 32 for 3. And then Jamaica also playing their Gold Cup matchup at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Flighted. I'll be very watchful as Samuels. That delivery from the bowler. Once again, he comes in. Bowling to Samuels. Flighted. Going back and punching to the backward point region. Oh, coming in quickly was Lawrence, darting in, fielding in that position. Flighted outside the off stump, punching again, pretty close to the fielder, and it goes into the boundary for SDC 4. That was brilliantly done from Samuels. 4 more runs to the tally, 36 runs on the board, 36 for 3. Waiting and cutting that delivery was Samuels. SDC 4 taking center stage, 36 for 3. Flighted, Bowler coming on inner half of the bat. They go through for one. And they're calling for a second. But no, says Tomlinson, who does not seem like he likes to run in more ways than one. And that's a single. 37 for 3. 37 for 3. A 37 for 3. Have to become Mr. Campbell, the scorer. This afternoon, doing valiant work behind the scenes. Hear my voice, you see the cricketers on the field and the umpires, sometimes the fans. But the persons doing production are working assiduously hard to get the production to you. So a new bowler introduced, replacing Lawrence. The 37 on the board. Samuels looks on. Here's a short third man. There's no fine leg or no short front leg. Minus square leg region. String somewhat on the fine leg region. We spoke about that. They go through for one. They're going to come back for the second. The short third man darting to his left and can't prevent 2 runs because 2 runs on the board. The start of the 10th over. The 39 for 3.
39 for 3 in over number 10.
So the first delivery of the 10th over. Short, punching through the covers brilliantly. It will go close to the boundary. Did I say close? It goes over the ropes for an SDC 4. Brilliantly done this by Samuels. And the scoreline moving to now 43 for 2. For 3, pardon me. A brilliant shot by Samuels to the extra cover region. And SDC 4 has surfaced once again.
Another 24 runs needed for victory. The score leads of 43 for 3, chasing a total of 60.
Fly to delivery. Samuels dragging it on the leg side to the man at mid-wicket. That seems to be Lawrence. Eyes lit up when he saw the ball being flighted. It's a short third man, backward point. Cover, short, punching, beating the man at backward point. They go through for one. And they come back for the second. And it goes into the boundary for an SDC 4. 47 runs on the board, 47 for 3. We're in over number 10. They're searching for 67 runs for victory. We're talking about the White House team, a team that has won this competition before and been to the final, winning in 2015, being to the final 2016. So 47 for 3. And once again, right arm, spin up, bowling, and punching down the ground to the long off fielder. And that's a single. 48 for 3. Has brought up Tomlinson on strike. Man doesn't seem like he likes to run. And I use the term doesn't seem. Score stands at 48 for 3 in the 10th over. Outside the off stump, slashes down the ground. One bounce and it rolls to the long off fielder. And they go through for another single. 49 runs on the board. 49 for 3. Signals end of the 10th over. And the signal now made for the Cal's water break. At the end of 10, searching for 67 runs for victory. White House, they're 49 for 3. Water break is summoned by the 2 umpires, Ebanks and Campbell. So it's the end of the water break. Scoreline stands at 49 for 3 at the end of 10. Tell you who the new bowler is going to come on. Where the bowler that was his second over, we have not received his name just yet. But he will be bowling to Tomlinson of White House. Summers looks the better of the two batters at the crease in this SDC Carl's National Community T20 cricket. Oh, beautiful, beautiful breeze happening here in Trelawny. Sunlight all in its glory. A few shadows coming up. Tomlinson tapping away. Outside a shot, punching down the ground wide of the man. And long off, they go through for one. And almost went right through him. They go coming back for the second. Misfield there. 2 more runs. 51 for 3. So some adjustments made in the field. Fielder that was at the extra cover position. Nomi put at slip. The exchange positions. Bowling to Tomlinson once again. Flighted. And a top edge. The fielder is there and takes a catch. It's a no ball. It's a no ball. It's a no ball. It was over the waist. It was over the waist. So one more run to the total. 52 on the board. And a free hit. And Tomlinson see the signal of the umpire for a free hit. That's over the waist. So no ball and a free hit. Driving down the ground, hits the stumps. But the batsman who was coming down the track had to scamper back inside of his crease. Beating the outstretched arm of the bowler. But there's still everything happening here in over number 11. A catch being taken. No ball being bowled. Free hit being given. Stumps being uprooted. Umpire dancing out of the way. This all happening at the Trelawny Multipurpose Stadium. Bowling to Tomlinson once again. Going back and punching on the outside. The sweeper comes in quickly. And the batters, they go through for one. 53 runs on the board. 53 for 3. As the bowler looks on Samuels. Samuels looks back at the bowler. Flighted onto the pads. Ball turned on the onside. A dot delivery. We're still in the 11th over. And Whitehouse searching for 13 more runs. 14 more runs. Quicker delivery. Punching on the outsides. The sweeper coming in quickly. One more run to the total. 54 on the board. 54 for 3. Punching down the ground to the long off fielder. One more run to the total. 55 for 3. So 55 for 3 at the end of 11. So for the first time, it will be medium pace. I've seen spin led by Dixon and Lawrence. But now, medium pace being brought on. Troy facing a certain, many may say a loss, but you can't say certain though. A game of glorious uncertainty. That's what it's known for. Tomlinson looking left and right. Back with a point, extra cover, sweep on the boundary. There's a short, fine leg. There's a mid-wicket. Also a long on and long off. The fielder, more so the deep extra cover boundary. So Daly the bowler.
He's the new bowler. So with the Bailey from Hobo Technical.
So Daly, he's from Hobo Technical.
One of two boys in this league for Troy.
Has some pace somewhat. So Daly from Homewood. See what he has to offer. Attends a school that dominated proceedings in the Headley Cup for many years. Was a battle between them and Stets. Now they've left Stets all alone. Daly bowling to Tomlinson. Oh, caught him in two. That delivery outside the off stump. He looked like he knew nothing about that. Tomlinson was in 8s and 9s, not 6s and 7s. So 55 for 3. At the start of the 12th. 30 for 67 runs for victory. It's wide. 56 runs for 3. In the driver's seat, looking to cement a spot in the quarterfinal round. Bowling once again, Summers turning on the outside. The fielder square leg is there, but he misfields. That's fall of square. One more run to the total. 6-2 for 3. Oh, the ball goes away. And it rolls into the boundary for SDC 4. And that should bring up the victory. 66 on the board. 66 with an SDC 4. No, it does not. The scores are tied, 66 runs. So I was correct. I don't know why the announcer was carrying me wide. The scores are now tied at 66. So the scores are tied on 6-6, because that's what I had. So 1 run away. That's what I had. So don't know why he was carrying me wide though. But in the meantime, it's all fun here. Opposite run again. Shot. Punching down the ground. Brilliantly done off the bat of Tomlinson. And they walk through for a single. That's the winning run. 6-7 on the board. 6-7 for 3. And Whitehouse winning by 7 wickets. This over Troy, cementing their spot in the quarterfinals of the SDC Cal's National Community T20 Cricket, which happened here at the Trelawny Multipurpose Stadium. We had 2 matches on hand. It was the team called Elgin Town losing. Yes, they lost. Elgin Town, they won the toss and selected to bat against Orange CC. Over Orange CC restricted them, bowled them out for 9-1, and they went on to score the winning total, losing just 5 wickets. In the second game, it was the team called Troy scoring 66 all out, and then Whitehouse, they went to score 67 for 3, winning by 7 wickets. So that's it here at Trelawny Multipurpose. We'll be back next 2 weeks to bring you more the quarter-final round of the 2023 edition. Big up to the production team. Certainly, we were happy to bring you the 2023 SDC Cal's National Community T20 Cricket.
More tight, more value.
Richard, pick a catch up, myself.
Justice for ketchup users.
Yeah!
Justice.
Hey! What the problem? I better catch up my water, sir. Problem solved. Cans to make the ketchup. Wanna follow me, look up. Don't joke with cans to make the ketchup. Richer, thicker, and more affordable.
Jamaica's central bank digital currency is now here. Jamdex, no cash, no problem. Step into a future of ease, convenience, and security. Conduct business with your mobile device instantly and without fees. This is how life should be with Jamdex. You catch it free. Jamdex are the real free. Use it to buy a stove or TV. You can buy your shoes or 3Ps. Get the central bank digital currency. No cash, no problem. Jamdex, backed by the Bank of Jamaica.
The Social Development Commission leads the charge in community development. We mobilize and organize community groups. We produce high-quality community data. We empower community groups to grow their businesses. We improve the quality of life of our citizens. The Social Development Commission, building communities, building Jamaica.
Real nephew, the official spirit of Jamaica 68.
As Jamaicans, something special about we different from everybody else.
We take pride in the things we do.
We know how to make something out of nothing.
And about a test whip on the track.
Cause you know we are get a clean sweep.
Cause I feel we culture this.
From 1962 till now.
Jamaica 60 spirit.
Celebrate with Rero, the official spirit of Jamaica 68. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Richard, pick a catch up, myself.
Justice for ketchup users.
Yeah!
Justice.
Hey! What the problem? I better catch up my water, sir. Problem solved. Cans to make the ketchup. Wanna follow me, look up. Don't joke with cans to make the ketchup.